Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to fall. This is the official start of fall on my channel, which I couldn't be any more excited about. I've got my flannel on today, which to me just speaks fall through clothing. I've got my fall sweater weather candle on in the back. I had this on in my last 2 videos ago, which I was ready for fall then. And it just feels like fall outside. Even though where I live, the temperature does not say fall at all. At all. It's the way the sun is, it just feels like fall. You know how like the sun changes and the days start getting shorter and I'm like, fall is near. So what better way to get fall going than with some fall drinks? There is no denying that it is fall and September, October, November, that the cold weather is coming. Then when Starbucks puts out their pumpkin spice, whatever it is, I don't go to Starbucks that much. I don't know if it's like a latte, a frappe. I guess you could get it in whatever. They're pumpkin spice flavors, I'll just say. So I thought that I would beat them to the punch because I'm just so excited for fall that we had to do some fall drink ideas. This one is a apple cider float and it is really good. I just pulled it out of the freezer because I made it this morning and I mean it's really good. And honestly, I like the way I let it freeze and sit in the freezer for a little bit because now it's just, and look at the caramel. Can you see the caramel? I mean, it really is so good. So if you want to know how to make these and 2 other ones, then you have to stay tuned for this video. Oh my gosh, it's really so good, I'm telling you. This first drink is a pumpkin and cream frappe, which I am so excited about. This was the first one I made, so it was the first one I tested, and I was like, I'm so excited for fall. It was the first one. So, I have all the ingredients here in front of me. I am going to be reading them. I know you thought I was good, but I'm not that good. I don't have it all up here. So, starting from the beginning, we've got 1 cup unsweetened coconut milk. It's only 1 cup, so I had a whole can, which ended up being too much, and now I'm storing extra, but that's fine. 2 tablespoons pumpkin canned, and not pumpkin pie, just pumpkin canned. Again, it's only 2 tablespoons, so if you can find it in a littler can and not the full big cans like I did, that would be even better. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon pumpkin spice ground. This might be something you have that you don't know that you have in your spice cabinet, kitchen, drawer, whatever, because I was like, why would we have that? And I went through and sure enough, we had it. So at one point or another, if you had bought it, I'm sure it's still sitting back there. 2 teaspoons of Stevia. 2 teaspoons is equivalent to 3 packets if you do them in packets because we had little packets, so just wanted to help you out there. And then 5 ice cubes just to get it cold. And honestly, if you're going to be putting it in the refrigerator and getting it cold before you drink it anyway, you can leave out the ice cubes. And lastly, just whipped cream. I just, whipped cream, it just depends on your preference, like what kind. Do you want low fat? Do you want this, that, fat free? I just got regular old, plain old whipped cream. And then just cinnamon, ground cinnamon, just the spice. That's all. It's easy. It sounds like a lot actually, but it's really not that much. When you lay it all out, I was like, this is it. This is good. This is awesome. Now the actual making of the pumpkin and cream frappe is easier than anything. All you have to do is throw all of the ingredients I just mentioned into a blender, blend them up real good, put it into your favorite mug, glass, whip that whipped cream on top, and then sprinkle a little bit of your ground cinnamon, and there you go. That's it. Find your favorite straw and slurp that thing up and enjoy fall like you have never before. interesting twist on a classic hot chocolate. This recipe is perfect. It is perfect for having guests over. It makes you seem, as you'll see in a second, it requires the crock pot. Whipping out the crock pot like a slow cooker, hot chocolate all day. So when your guests come over, they'll be like, wow, she put in a lot of effort to us coming over. And in reality, as you'll see in a second when I read you the ingredients, this recipe is effortless. So a great thing to do for if you're going to have guests over. Just great. So first ingredient is 8 ounces of premium white hot chocolate. This is honestly, I had a hard time finding it. I went to a few stores and I finally went into Walmart, and it is in Walmart. If you have a Publix in your area, don't even bother looking at Publix. They don't have it there, so I'm just going to go ahead and save you the trip going. 4 cups milk or cream. I used milk. Cream, obviously, if you want to make it a little bit more of a thicker, I don't want to say eggnog, but like, you know, eggnog's thicker. Cream would make it thicker. 1 tablespoon vanilla. Do not neglect the vanilla. It honestly adds that little extra flavor that it needs. 2 tablespoons caramel for topping, and marshmallows. Regular size little marshmallows, not the big ones and not the teeny tiny ones. Just regular old plain marshmallows to top it off. After you've whipped out your crock pot, you're gonna put the white hot chocolate powder, the 4 cups of milk, and the tablespoon of vanilla. You're going to put it on the crock pot. You're going to stir it up real well. Then you're just going to turn the crock pot on to low, and you're going to leave it on there for 4 hours. 4 hours sounds like a lot, but again, like, that's what the crock pot's for, that slow cooking of really getting all the flavors just emerged into one. Emerged. Maybe I used that word right, maybe I didn't, who knows. Anyways, you're going to get them all in there, and it really works. So after the 4 hours is up, you can pull out your favorite mug, your favorite whatever, and put it in there. Then I just topped mine with some marshmallows, which the marshmallows melt, which makes it even more just cozy. I love the melted marshmallows. And then I just topped, again, the marshmallows with some caramel. Apple cider floats. Again, a twist on a classic. Your classic being a root beer float, and this is your perfect transition into fall. All summer, I personally have actually had root beer floats quite a few times. So this is the perfect way to transition out of root beer and into apple cider. More of a fall, getting ready for the holidays. I don't want to rush the holidays, so I'm gonna pretend I didn't use that word, but getting ready for just the whole season that's to come. So your ingredients are apple cider, obviously, apple cider floats, ice cream, vanilla. If you want to play around with different flavors of ice cream, sometimes I do that with my root beer floats. You definitely can. I found that the vanilla ice cream worked great, obviously vanilla. Then you're going to want caramel ice cream topping, which we just used in the last recipe, so you should have some. And then again, cinnamon and the caramel seem to be reoccurring themes in this. And yeah, so those are the really simple ingredients. Just like a root beer float is only 2 ingredients plus your glass, this is 2 ingredients plus some toppings. You might be surprised I did this a little bit differently than I would do my root beer float. This time, for my apple cider float, I put in 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream, and then I put in my caramel and my cinnamon on top of that. Poured in the apple cider as much as I felt the need to. Some people like more ice cream, and just depends on how you like your ratio of ice cream to cider. And then after that, I put in 1 more scoop, and then I drizzled more caramel and more cinnamon. So almost like a sandwich, so that I would have a little bit of caramel in here and a little bit of cinnamon and then another ice cream. And again, if personal preference, if you wanted to add more cider to that after that. Go out and make one. I'm telling you, they're so good. This is the perfect thing to have sitting next to me while making this video. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed my 3 fall drink ideas. I don't think I need to go on and on with how much I love fall. I feel like I have initiated that enough into this video. But I will say, definitely check out my other videos that I've done. I will link my channel introduction below. I've been doing that for my last few videos just because the channel introduction really describes why I'm doing YouTube, because, well, I don't really need to explain. You can go watch the channel introduction. It'll be literally right below me, like down there if you scroll down, and then, yeah. Definitely subscribe if you enjoyed my video, and subscribe if you want to see more. And if you love fall, you should definitely subscribe because there will be a lot of fall-inspired themes going on in this channel. And then, of course, Christmas and winter and just all good things that come with the end of the year. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you for my next video. Bye, guys. Okay, I have to share something with you. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the temperatures of where I live right now, what the temperature is outside, and where my cousins are. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me. Okay, where I am, it is 80 degrees right now. Now, where my cousin lives, 80 degrees. It is September 12th, y'all. It's September the 12th. Okay, this is not going to work. Okay. My cousins, it is 59 degrees. They're wearing, like, hats. They're in jeans and sweaters. That's absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. I mean, I don't know. They're so lucky. It feels more like fall up there.